We're here at historic Lambeau Field, and the fans are ready to go. Thanks for joining us. Each of these teams looking to add a win to their record, and we're just about ready to get this one started as the visiting team square off against the Packers. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The Packers have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready. Let's get back to the action on the field. Williams in to kick this one off.
Kicking off to start the game. Number 24 back deep to return.
Nice distance. From the 1. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time.
Number 31 on the return.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Going to the air on first. Wilson was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Second and long coming up here. Wilson, play action with the throw, and he hits his target. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
John, this one will really challenge the offensive coordinators as they go up against two of the best defenses in the NFL.
Both of these teams have championship caliber defense. And I think if you talk to most coaches in the league today, building a Super Bowl team starts with great defense.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Pressure coming. Throws it. The 30. Can't bring him down. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 34-yard line. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Breaks free of the defender. A yard, maybe 2 on the count. 8 to go.
Second and 8.
Hand off to the tailback. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure with the throw. Incomplete. He couldn't bring that pass in.
Rhythm and consistency is one of the most important keys to success when you drop back to pass the ball. But it's hard to find a rhythm and establish some consistency when you're the quarterback and your receivers are dropping passes that should be catches.
T sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 32. Duncan is the deep back to carry it under pressure. Throws it. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
13-yard gain on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Throwing. He hits the receiver. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
About a yard to go. Closing in with the pass. Hits him on the run. Langford with a hot hand on this run.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Pressure coming. Slings it to the outside. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's what bringing the blitz will do. It'll force you to make the throw before you want to. They're just lucky he didn't throw it to the other team.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Gets the toss to the left. Duncan couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Man in motion. Pressure. Looking downfield. Breaking through with the catch on the run. Langford got that one out there in a hurry.
That quarterback is really special. Not only does he have the arm, but he can also guide it in there with some touch if he needs to.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 12-yard line. Duncan in the backfield using motion. Crosses it out to the left. And he's forced out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 11-yard line.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. He was met right at the line, might have even lost a little.
That was a case of the defense getting under the pads of the offensive line. Usually the team that gets the best leverage is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
Drops back, stepping up, gets the pass off, boom to run. And that's a gain of about 8.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Gibson comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up, and it's good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 24, back to return.
The kick should be returnable. From the 5. Fumble, loose ball. The visiting team scoop up the live ball. The wet conditions probably had a lot to do with that fumble, John.
When it's raining out there like it is in this one, you got to be sure you protect the ball. Guys are coming in for the tackle, and they're always looking for the strip, looking to knock that thing out of there.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Tosses it out to the left. Was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. It's the toss to the left. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
7-yard gain on the play.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on the 13-yard line. The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Tosses it right, and it's caught.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball 1.5 yards out.
First and goal.
Fullback off. Gray makes the tackle at the 2-yard line. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Second and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
It's a sneak. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Gibson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
The offense seems to have their number out there. They need to rethink their strategy on defense. Maybe blitz a little more, trying to create some additional pressure. They have to find a way to get this offense out of their rhythm.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 31, back deep to return.
And a man kick, they'll set up for the return. From the 8-yard line. The Packers will start the drive from the 23-yard line.
31 on the return.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. Wilson. Just about a yard on the way.
On the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
Get in there, Rod. Here come the heat.
Hand it off. The 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Baltimore has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score 10-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. 3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on their own 28. Drops back under pressure with the throw. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Closing in with the pass. He shakes a defender. The 40. Amazing play by Harrison.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
You know you got me. Come on. Hit him low. You got him. Let's go.
Hands it off. That's a 3-yard gain.
On the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. And he slips out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Look here. He does two things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And 2, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice-looking play.
Wilson, the deep back. He'll pass on the first down. Stepping up, throws it. He was under intense pressure.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
Wilson setting up play action. This pass is incomplete. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
Receiver on the play.
He'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Number 17 goes in motion. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. With the adjustment, he has it. Peterson stops him at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Carr sets up. Hands it off. Williams got very good penetration there. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Wilson couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
And this is the 11th play of this drive. Pressure with the throw, almost picked off. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it.
Here are the numbers when it comes to 3rd down conversions.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Dropping back, under pressure, gets the pass off. Touchdown, Packers. He threw a great pass, and they get into the end zone.
The quarterback knew that he had to make that pass perfect, and he got the job done on that one.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. And so the offense is able to drive the majority of the field and finish with a touchdown.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Longwell is just about ready to kick this one away.
The 23, back deep to return.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 11. Just won't go down. Running with purpose. Baltimore just barely holding on to this lead.
Number 13 on the return.
Duncan, great fake. Throwing short to the right side. In these conditions, the rain clearly a big factor.
When it's raining like this, it can make it very hard to get a good grip on the ball, especially guys with smaller hands. So they'll have to do a good job of keeping the ball dry before each snap.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
On the 41-yard
The pass ball's incomplete. The defender was all over him on that play, forcing the incompletion.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
41-yard.
With the pass, almost intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. This could be a good return.
36-yard punt. Return for a gain of 3 yards.
Wilson, the deep man. Going to the left. Steamrolls the defender. 1 yard gain by the running back. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. 2nd and 9. Ball on their own 27. Closing in. Slings it to the outside. He's taken down at the 28. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Carr gets set, drops back with the pass. Nelson got very good penetration there.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 31. It's the toss to the right. And he's Brought down in the backfield. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yards.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
Green Bay with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 26.
Drops back. Rolling. Pass ball's incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up third down.
17, the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 15. Ball on their own 26. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. The 40. Big opening. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown. Visiting team. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone who was going to catch him. It just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
Gibson comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
Williams will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 31, back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. They'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. Green Bay down by 2 touchdowns. Takes over on offense. The Packers line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Carr sets up. Gets the pass off. The catch was made out of bounds.
And the only call there that could really save you is a situation if the official determines that you would have come down inbounds, but a defender pushes you out while you're up in the air. And that clearly didn't happen there.
Using motion. Gets the toss to the left. Picked up 4, maybe 5 on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Pressure. He's looking. He's tackled behind the line by Rice. Carr got planted on that play.
Yeah, he did. That's the kind of thing that sometimes will make a coach cover his eyes on the sideline. And I'll tell you, that's something you never want to do.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 49. He didn't have any room to run over there, John.
And you don't want to delay too long when you're looking for that crease. You can find the crease once you start running.
1st and 10. Ball on the 50. They'll pass on 1st down. Under pressure, he's sacked. So that play goes for about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Green Bay comes out in a dime package.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need it.
Closing in, gets the pass off. Number 88 continues to be a reliable target. That's his third catch of the game. And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And this punt will sail out of bounds. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Oh, get set. Pressure coming. Throwing. Perfect pass. Great catch, and that'll move the chains. The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage. Passing on 1st down. Pressure. Throws it. And he hits his target. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a 1st down.
Yeah, he saw a good matchup, and he made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
Going to the air on 1st down. With the pass, picked off. The 40, the 30, the 20. And he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into cover.
That's exactly what happened out there. He felt the rush coming, and he was coming so fast that he threw it up for grabs, and he paid for it. I'm sure that he wished he had that one back as soon as he let it go.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The point after is good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
And they're doing a good job executing on both the offensive and the defensive side of the ball right now. I'm thinking they're going to keep this run going.
Williams comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 24, back deep to return.
Nice 50. From the 5. Losing one tackle. Running with purpose. The Packers face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 23-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 23-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Under pressure, fires it out to the right. Did a good job pressuring the quarterback on that play.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it could make for a very long day for the quarterback.
The Packers line up in the shotgun. Dropping back, the throw, nearly intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in. If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their blocks and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
He surveys the field. This one falls incomplete. That short pass off the mark, and it's now 4th down. So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management.
1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard
line. Through the air on 1st down. Throws it. Baltimore will call a timeout here. They have 2 left.
Now, this is what a receiver with great concentration can do for you. He makes a catch, and he knows he's going to get nailed. He does a heck of a job of holding on to it and bringing it down. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Come on, partner. Take him out.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Closing in, surveying the field. And he's tackled behind the line by Gray. Langford. He's getting up a little slowly.
And the quarterback should have a talk with his offensive lineman after that hit. That is, if he can still talk.
3rd and long. Do they gamble here or just keep it on the ground?
With the score being as it is, it might just be better playing it safe. But that's the coach's decision, not ours.
Gets the pass off. The pass ball's incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
He waited until the last second, and he got the ball out of there. He does a nice job of feeling the pass rush, but he has to know who his hot receiver is if he feels pressure, or if he sees the defense coming on a blitz.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
They'll take over at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10.
Using motion. Hand it off. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
2nd and long.
Here come the heat. Hawkeye right. That's all you got. Far out. Hawkeye right.
Tucks it away. Just about a yard of the run.
With the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
The visiting team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
Snake up. Come on, partner. Yeah. Use it all you got.
Hand off to the tailback. Breaks free. It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score. Baltimore 24. Green Bay 7.
Green Bay 7.
As they line up to kick it off, we'll take a look at each team's stats through 2 quarters. Longwell in to kick this one off.
Number 13, back deep to the
It's on its way. From the 4-yard line. Just won't go down. Ball loose. The Packers scoop it up. The wet conditions probably had a lot to do with that fumble, John.
When it's raining out there like it is in this one, you got to be sure you protect the ball. Guys are coming in for the tackle, and we're always looking for the strip, looking to knock that thing out of there.
Wilson, the lone back.
at the 21-yard
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Touchdown. And this one isn't quite over. He stepped up, made a terrific throw, and it went for the touchdown.
That's just great communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. And so they didn't have very far to go and were able to take advantage of that and get the touchdown.
Those are the kind of touchdowns you have to get. Because if the defense forces a field goal or a turnover, it's really a victory for the other team. And you can often swing momentum the other way.
Longwell is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 13.
And a short kickoff from the 12. Baltimore is looking to extend its advantage as they take over again offensively. It's 1st and 10. Passing on 1st down. With the throw, thrown behind, but caught. The 50. Nelson now has over 100 yards in receptions.
26 on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
44-yard line.
Langford sets up, dropping back, pressure, throws it. This pass is incomplete. He overthrew the target.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
Man in motion. Under pressure, throwing at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Baltimore. Just an outstanding pass with a spectacular catch.
Boy, that was one heck of a touchdown. Those two can't be stopped out there.
Gibson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Williams will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 24, back to return.
He got all of that one. He decides not to return this one. No return on that kickoff, and they'll get ready to start the drive at the 20. Going to the left. Number 33 created problems in the backfield on that play. Wilson couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. And he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Closing in with the throw. Looked like it was going to be a reception, but he just couldn't hang on.
You have to be able to make those catches.
Out of the gun.
3rd and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Number 17 goes in motion. Dropping back, pressure coming, hits the pass off. Big time play by Johnson.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 45. Carr sends a man in motion. Wilson. He delivers the forearm. Just about a yard in the run.
On the carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
We'll see. Got it. Bring that pain, baby. Bust his grill.
Penalty marker down on the field.
Dead ball. That's start on the offense.
Williams moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
So we'll have a second and long after the penalty.
Come on, partner. Get in there, Ron.
Carr gets set. Drops back with the pass. He hits his receiver. And they beat the blitz on a good throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
1 yard to go. Ball on the 46-yard line.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Looking for room. Pressure with the throw. The 40. Slips the tackle. There's one from the back of the playbook.
Well, these kind of plays, you just have to pull the right page out at the right time. They pulled out a first down.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Rolls right, throwing with the catch on the run. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
We'll see.
Off again. They'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the count. It's second down and 8 to go. And this is the 9th play of this drive. Under pressure with the pass. Touchdown. And they still have a chance. The defender was caught out of position on the score.
Yeah, the defenders were looking one way while the play was going the other.
Longwell comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff.
Good distance. From the 4. The 30. Baltimore already leading in this one. Sends their offensive unit back onto the field. The visiting team come out in the bunch formation.
First and 10.
Here come the heat.
Closing in, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
Now in second and long after the sack.
Let's go, ball.
Langford sets up, drops back, throwing. puts it on the ground. The Packers recover. He was trying to make something happen by himself and puts it on the ground. So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10. With the carry. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
They need 6. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Pressure. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Incomplete that time, John.
Throwing in these types of conditions could be very difficult. A lot of the time, you see the ball slip out of the quarterback's hand a little, and that could lead to incompletions or interceptions. So you got to take a little more time when you drop back to pass.
Ryan Longwell comes in for what will be a 35-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way, and so that kick is good. The Packers mounting the comeback, narrowing the gap to just a touchdown. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Longwell in to kick this one off.
Number 13.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6. Baltimore is still up by 7.
Number 13 on the return.
It's 1st and 10. Under pressure, throws it. The 40, the 50. Great play there by number 17.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Free to pay.
Number 88 comes in motion. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Come on, get up. Hook out right.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
They'll go with a run once again. Only a yard by the halfback.
With the carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
34-yard line.
Closing in, throwing, and it's caught. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 28-yard line. Pressure coming with the pass. 2nd down are coming after that incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Drops back, pressure, throwing. Grabs the off-target pass. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
21-yard line.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Looking downfield, on the run. Langford is closing in on 300 yards passing.
Gain of 14 on the play.
First down and goal to go.
That's all you.
Under pressure with the pass. He did a nice job filling that one in.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Throwing. Touchdown. Visiting team.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, it gets the receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
The lineup for the extra point. And it's up. And he takes on the extra point. The last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Williams comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 24 back to return.
It's on its way. From the 4-yard line. The last drive stalled, and they settled for a field goal. Now let's see what happens.
On the return.
It's 1st and 10.
That's all you. Come on, be up.
It's the call. About a 2-yard gain here. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the visiting team ahead of the Packers, 38-24. And we'll start the 4th quarter. The quarterback is back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
They got nothing. 91. Give it all you got.
Dropping back, closing in, gets rid of it, and it's caught. Carr has done a good job finding holes in the secondary on his way to over 200 yards passing. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 37. Going to the air on 1st down. Guns it to the right side. Drops the interception. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Steps up into the pocket. Won't go down. Right, got there in a hurry.
They just keep coming and coming. The quarterback just ran out of time.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. Dropping back, pressure coming, slings it to the outside. 4th down now after the incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
Bidwell is back to punt. Here's the punt. From the 29. Loses the defender. Just a great punt return there, John.
And then he just ran out of steam. But I'll tell you this, he gave him great field position.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
49-yard line. First and 10.
Give it all you got, B. Come on. Man, go.
Throwing on first down. Pressure with the throw. This pass is incomplete. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern. But he had the ball bounce right off his fingertip.
Under pressure with the pass. The Packers trying to do too much and ends up turning it over. So it's first and 10 following the fumble. Wilson runs him over. Tackle at the 34-yard line. It's a 3-yard gain.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Packers line up in the shotgun. He hits his receiver. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
9-yard gain on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Bring that plane, baby.
Call gets set. Wilson breaks through. Black makes the tackle at the 18. Pickup of about 8.
And 8 on the play.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on the 18-yard line. Throws it. Incomplete pass. The pass slipped out of his hand.
The quarterback has to make sure that he has a good grip on the ball before he lets it go. When it's raining like this, it's not unusual to see a few more bad snaps, fumbles, incompletions, and stuff like that out there.
Closing in, gets the pass off. Fourth down upcoming after the receiver failed to make the catch.
The offensive line did a pretty good job of protection, and the quarterback did his job. He just couldn't get the pass under control.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Wilson, play action, steps up into the pocket. He's looking. The offense turns the ball over on downs.
At this point in the game, they need a big play. Sometimes high risk equals high reward. They might try a different play next time.
So they have first and 10 here. Duncan is the deep back. Toss play to the left.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
Pressure coming. Throws it. He threw that one underneath the cover.
That's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
The Packers line up in the quarter defense.
18-yard line.
Pressure with the pass. Pinned off. Breaks free. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. The pass rush had a lot to do with that interception.
And the key to the play was pressure. They force the quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. And when he's rushing his throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Teague gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice catch. One of you touchdown. From the 7. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 23. Duncan, the lone setback with the throw. Great throw. The 40. Number 17 was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Under pressure. Throws it. Room to run. He shakes a defender. Refuses to go down. Langford could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that first down throw.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. They'll pass on the first down. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 45-yard line.
Hand it off. Into the open field. The 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Baltimore. An incredible run to get him into the end zone.
Wow. That's one of those plays that you call, and everything seems to happen exactly as it's scripted in the playbook.
Gibson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Williams will be
Baltimore
kicking
is
off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 31, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 18. Pressure coming with the throw. The 30. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Pressure, stepping up. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Williams. He was intent on getting the quarterback on that play.
Boom! Hey, where'd that truck come from?
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Carr back in the shotgun. Rolls right. It's rid of it. Behind, but caught. The quarterback lets it go, and it found its mark.
This is one of those guys who's always had a pretty good arm. Well, it seems to do a good job of reading the defense.
It's 1st and 10.
Bring the pain.
The quarterback is back in the shotgun with the throw. Almost got it. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Nickel back in this time.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
5 on the cover.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 45. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Nelson was in perfect position to knock that pass away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
They'll go from the shotgun.
10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Carr gets set. Throwing. This pass is incomplete.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
First and 10.
Get at him, D. Let's go.
Pass play here on 1st down. Handed off to the back. Bunting couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. Again with the run. And the halfback picks up about 3.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 44-yard line.
This one is handed off. Green Bay calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. They couldn't get another first to run out the clock. They'll have to punt. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds.
First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 13. Carr gets set. Thomas, the man in motion. Closing in with the throw, with the adjustment. Carr flings that pass in there.
Now that is a great throw. The quarterback surveyed the field, found the open guy, and got the ball to him in a hurry.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Rolling out to his right. And he's forced out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds and make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
Stay after him. We'll see.
Johnson comes in motion. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Knocked away. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
On the cover.
3rd and 4. Ball on their own 34. Drops back. Throwing. And he hits his target. The 40. Great catch on 3rd down by number 85.
And that's what he does. If you need a big 3rd down play and you need a 1st down, you look for this guy.
They'll pass on 1st down. With the pass, and he makes the grab. He catches a floater for the 1st down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure 1st down.
They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. A little over a minute left. Pressure with the throw. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
The visiting team come out on a nickel pack.
41-yard line.
Here's the ball. They got knocked. Let's go. Come on.
Man in motion. Under pressure. Throws it. And it's caught. Great move by the receiver as he hauls that one in for his 7th reception. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. Closing in with the pass. Thrown behind, but caught. Carr has now passed for over 300 yards. They'll go with a hurry-up offense. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. So they can't convert and turn it over on downs.
They needed to keep the ball and try to score. Maybe next time they may try something a little different from the playbook. I know the coach loves it when he can tell his quarterback, just go out there for a kneel down, because that means you've got yourselves a win.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 32. Langford gets set. Green Bay calls a timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout.
Let's go. Come on. D up.
2nd and 12. Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Packers line up in the quarter defense.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Baltimore 45, Green Bay 31. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.